Guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. And we got a lot to discuss. As we know, Doja Cat has been teasing her comeback and that she is going to be dropping a new album. And she also has cleared her Instagram, which has fans speculating that she indeed will be dropping an album next year or dropping a single later on this year. And I'm here for it. Big Doja is back. Okay? I'm expecting Doja Cat to really get in her R&B bag. Okay? Especially now that she's in this new relationship with Joseph Quinn. I'm also expecting love songs. What I'm not expecting is bars. Doja Cat don't give bars. But there is some speculation that she does have a collaboration with Kung Fu Kenny, as we previously discussed. But I definitely feel like that might backfire on Kung Fu Kenny. And also, Doja Cat don't really give lyrical bars. She doesn't give lyricism. So I definitely feel like Kung Fu Kenny will eat her up on a record. I think that she should definitely do something with, certain female rappers. But when it comes to the lyrical male rappers, if she's not giving bars, she might want to sit this one out. Okay? Because I don't want Doja Cat to get embarrassed. So if the Kung Fu Kenny record come out, I want to hear good lyrics. If it trash, she will be receiving Donkey of the Day. Now, moving on to Nicki Minaj. Okay, so Nicki Minaj released her remix with Juice WRLD called Insecure. Okay, I believe the original song came out, 2018, 2017. People were saying Halsey was on the record. I didn't hear her at all, but they were claiming that she was on the record. But anyway, so she puts out the record, and low-key, I don't know if she was throwing some shots, but I heard some shade. Okay, I heard something. Now, she said B words screaming demon time like they was possessed. Okay? Now, who was a demon in their last era when they put out her album? Doja Cat. Okay, so I don't know if this was Doja Badu shade. But she did say B words are screaming demon time like they possess. Let's keep it real. Be where you're obsessed. Now, this is a remix technically, so these might not be her lyrics, but people are saying that she's throwing shade at Doja Cat, but we don't know. Maybe she was told to say this. This is a remix. Then she said, hoes can't F with me. That's just the truth. Somebody got to teach a class like a substitute, okay? So let me know if you felt like there was shade with that bar too. Okay. Overall, I thought the song was okay. I didn't really feel like the song was needed. I wanted something more gag worthy, in my opinion. I wanted, to be quite honest, I felt like more shots could have been thrown because the beat is nice on this record. Okay, the beat is nice. So I felt like more shots should have been thrown, especially after all the female rappers have been constantly dissing Nicki Minaj. Now, I don't think that she needs to, give them attention on social media or station head, but whack them a few times, please, on a record, at least. So I wasn't really gagging over this record. I saw some Juice WRLD fans upset about Nicki Minaj putting out this record. I'm like, who cares? She probably got paid for it. I mean, I don't understand why people were upset that she was collaborating with Juice WRLD after she's shown him so much love throughout the years. I didn't understand that. But I will admit, it's not my favorite record. I feel like I don't know if I would go back and constantly listen to this song. I don't know. Okay, and the song has been out. Technically, this is a remix. So, I'm going to wait for the Pink Friday 2 Deluxe. Okay, I'm sure she's going to have something that's gag-worthy on that record. But I'll be honest with you, I was not crazy about this song. Now, people were saying that Nicki Minaj was throwing some shade on social media. She tweeted, "Quick, mention Nicki. How do we include or be compared to Nicki? How do we make her the bad guy? No Nicki, no traction. Ask them in the Ashton. Just past them. Blast him. I think it was fractions. A bitch ain't ducking no action. These words are not on the new song. Made you look, okay?" So, I don't know who she talking about, okay? But obviously it could be Botch and Bitter. I saw a lot of people comparing Nicki Minaj and Botch and Bitter when it came to PNB Rock's death, how they both gave their opinion on that. So, I saw a lot of people comparing that. Then she said, "Bots is hot. Bots is hot." I'm like, who got bots? Is it Megan? Is it Botch and Bitter? Who is she talking about? Okay? So she throwing shade on social media, but she should be throwing shade in records. Okay? Now, she threw some disses at possibly Doja, but we got to go for the juggler. And Doja Cat has been quiet. We need to aim more after direct ops, okay? Like Botch and Bitter, no shade, Megan, and I feel like Scratch Off, Champagne Thickums, they deserve to get dragged, in my opinion. No shade. I don't feel like Doja Cat really deserves any whackings. Then she also tweeted PR, which a lot of people feel like is shade towards Off the Cheat and Broke, who got into an altercation in Paris, okay? Which we will be discussing later on. Okay, we're going to get into that later on. But, like I said before, we need to whack them in the records and not necessarily in the tweets, okay? But let me know if you guys feel like these tweets were shade at certain female rappers. And let me know in the comments if you guys like the record, okay? Let me know in the comments. Now, like I said before, the record's okay. It's not trash, but to me, it wasn't gag worthy. I wasn't crazy about it. I don't know if it would be in my playlist. It's just kind of like a record that I feel like could have been kept in the stash. Now, moving on from that, Botch and Bitter goes off on Candace Owens because she was accused of allegedly getting paid to promote a certain campaign, okay? Candace says, "Hey, Botch and Bitter, working on a story and was wondering if you were in any way paid to speak at the campaign event you spoke at." Botch and Bitter responded and said, "I didn't get paid $1, and that's on my 3. I actually came out of pocket for glam and travel because it's somewhere I wanted to be. Like, please, girl, you know damn well I will argue you down about politics for free, okay? So let me know if you believe Botch and Bitter or not." Here's the thing with Botch and Bitter. It doesn't matter if she got paid or not because the speech was horrible. Okay, so it don't matter if she got paid. If Kamala did pay her, she needs her money back. That's all I gotta say, because that speech was terrible. It was garbage. It was worse than her raps, in my opinion. I feel like she made it about herself and it was supposed to be about the people. She was calling herself an underdog, like she didn't get pushed in the industry to go up against Nicki Minaj and win a bunch of awards that she didn't deserve. I'm confused as to how she was the underdog. So to me, her speech was trash. It helped ruin, that campaign and probably forced a lot of people to vote for the other side. Okay, if I was Kamala, no shade, I would sue. Okay, you ruined my campaign. You forced people to vote for the other side. Now, was it solely her? No, but she definitely played a part. She played at least a 10% to 20% part as to why some people probably did not vote for that side because of her ratchet, dumb speech, okay? I think, maybe somebody should have wrote her speech for her because she was kind of all over the place, okay? Now, moving on from that, it has been reported that Scratch Off is on her way to the Grammy Museum December 3rd, okay? She will be stopping by to have a conversation about her album, Sugar Honey Piss Tea, and a performance will follow, okay? I'm like, why are they putting Scratch Off at the Grammy Museum? Acting like she's some sort of icon. Shouldn't they do that with the icons? But no shade, the chart obsessed racists and Queen B low-key be paying the Grammy dust. They don't be doing no performances for the Grammys, so they got to go to the DNF listers, okay? That's what is given, no shade. Now, moving on to Megan Thee Stallion and Doja Cat. Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion are the only female rappers with the most gold and platinum songs so far this decade. Okay, so for the 2020s, Megan Thee Stallion and Doja Cat have the most gold and platinum songs. Megan Thee Stallion has 18 and Doja Cat has 16. Okay, I don't know how Megan has more than Doja Cat when Megan does way less sales than Doja Cat, streaming and pure sales, no shade. But, Megan got Devil Nation backing her. She got the Warner distribution deal. She got the sympathy train behind her. A lot of people don't sympathize with Doja Cat. So, she's not going to get that type of support. So congratulations to Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion. Okay? Now moving on to Queen B. So Queen B's Bodyguard and 16 Carriages are both up more than 75% in U.S. streams following the Grammy nominations that happened, I believe, last Friday. Okay? So now people want to support the songs that were flopping on the charts because she got the Grammy nominations. Okay? Now everybody is saying, oh, Cowboy Carter was such a good album. Y'all was dragging it a few months ago. How comes it left the album chart if it was so good? See, y'all are fake and phony. Okay? Y'all wasn't supporting Cowboy Carter like that. That's why it fell off the charts. But now y'all want to push the streams because of the Grammy nominations. Okay? So when a song wins awards, that's when y'all support. That is fake. Now, moving on from that, SZA reveals that she plans to release 2 projects in the fall. Okay, even though fall just passed, we basically headed into winter, and she claims that she is going to release 2 projects. I don't believe this hoe one bit. SZA always known for lying, okay? But she did say in British Vogue that the SOS Deluxe and her 3rd studio album, Lana, will be coming out soon, even though she's been saying that for basically the past 2 years. So we cannot believe anything that the R&B BBL girl has to say. As for SZA's BBL, she did talk about that in British Vogue. She said, I am so mad I did this ish. I gained all this weight for being immobile while recovering and trying to preserve the fat. It was just so stupid. But who gives an F? You got a BBL. You realize you didn't need that ish. It doesn't matter. I'll do a whole bunch more shit just like it if I want to before I'm effing dead, because this body is temporary. It wasn't super necessary. I have other ish that I need to work on about myself. I need to get my effing mental health together. Not to say you can't do those things simultaneously. Just for me, I realize wherever you go, there you'll be. But I love my butt. Don't get me wrong. My booty look nice. No, it don't. I'm sorry, it don't. And I'm grateful that it looks pretty much, I don't know, sometimes natural, but I don't even care. It's something that I wanted. I'm enjoying it. I love to shake it. Here's the thing. SZA definitely did not need the BBL, and sometimes it don't look good. Okay? sometimes it don't look good in every photo, SZA. Let's not cap. I feel like the person with the best BBL on the game, I would have to say, is between Sweetie or Queen B. Sweetie and Queen B got the best BBL or lipo surgery in the game. I don't know if it's lipo or BBL, but they got the best surgery in the game. And then if we're talking about, face surgery, it would be Megan Thee Stallion. She got the best nose job in the game. Okay. Now SZA's BBL don't look bad, but it don't look that great either. Okay. No shade. Okay, don't look bad, but it don't look that great either, and it doesn't give natural. I don't know why she's trying to say it looks natural. It does not. Now, Skai Jackson, baby daddy, got arrested and hit by a car, allegedly. That's what they're saying. There's a whole video going viral on X. And then on top of that, people have found out that Skai Jackson is actually baby mama number 2. That her baby daddy, has 2 kids already. And then he had the audacity to say that he was smoking on Cameron Boyce. Okay. That kid that died on Disney a few years ago. And that was just disrespectful. And I feel like Skai Jackson, like, you can do so much better. Well, I wouldn't say so much better, but you can do a little bit better than this bum. Okay. Not only are you baby mama number 2, but now people are clowning you on social media. Okay, because you're with this person that's basically humiliating you on social media. Okay, because he got a little bit of clout. I mean, why didn't you try to date Kai Cenat? You was buddy with Kai Cenat. Why didn't you try to date him? Okay, he's corny, but at least he got a good head on his shoulders and he's rich. This bum that you're dating, he can't do nothing for you. I can already tell. And he might start treating you how Kevin Federline started treating Britney. Okay, I can see him begging for child support because he ain't got no money. I don't understand why these black women end up with these bums or these clout chasers that are trying to sabotage and ruin their career. I mean, Kiki, Nivea, Skai Jackson, who else? Holly Bailey, Flo Millie. I mean, I don't understand it. When there's ballers, there's rappers that are probably not much better, but at least they got money. Y'all dating bums. Okay, now Holly not really dating a bum, but he's definitely a clout chaser. He definitely ruined her career. Okay, and that's why they broke up. But at the end of the day, this is embarrassing, and Skai Jackson, you will be receiving Donkey of the Day because you knew what type of man that impregnated you. Okay, you just not that smart. That's why your career is in the toilet now. Now, Champagne Thick Gums and Preem, an artist that is very close to Champagne Thick Gums. He is an OVO affiliate. Okay, but he's not signed to OVO, but he is an affiliate to Champagne Thick Gums. He got punked by YG in LA. It was allegedly revealed that Preem from OVO was put in a headlock and allegedly got a wedgie by YG. Okay? Because I guess Preem allegedly tried to punk YG and was sadly mistaken. YG is a blood. And this just goes to prove that Champagne Thick Gums and his crew ain't tough. That's why they can't come to LA. How you gonna let YG give you a wedgie? Okay, this is embarrassing. Okay? And now you getting clowned on social media. See, here's the thing. Champagne Thick Gums and OVO underestimated Kung Fu Kenny's affiliation to the Blood and the Crips. That's why Champagne Thick Gums was trying to taunt Kung Fu Kenny in the beginning of their rap beef, talking about drop, 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 and then he started to flop, flop, flop after Kung Fu Kenny was dropping. So at the end of the day, this kind of proves that Champagne Thick Gums ain't tough. Because you had to have your affiliates press YG, because YG was at the pop-out show with Kung Fu Kenny, and YG is close with Kung Fu Kenny. He is from LA, so you had to try to punk him by sending your affiliate. That ain't gonna work, okay, when you're really part of the streets. See, Champagne Thick Gums ain't really part of the streets, and that's why he's in the predicament that he is in now. So, moving on from that, A lot of fans are saying that Scratch Off's Sugar Honey Piss Tea album is clearing anything that a female rapper has dropped this year. Let me know which project by a female rapper was your favorite. Okay, a lot of people are saying Scratch Off put out a better project than Gorilla Glue, Sexy Red, Megan, Ice Spice, and Botch and Bitter didn't even release anything, so I don't even understand how she can be part of the conversation. But I did like Scratch Off's project. Okay, I think I gave it like a 7 or 6 or something. I feel like it was a good project, but a lot of her content was the same. Like, she kind of talked about the same thing in every record except for one song, and I think that was Shout Out to Me. Everything else, she was kind of talking about the same thing, her coochie, somebody's man, that she took money. It was the same redundant stuff. That's the thing about Scratch Off, is that she don't stand out lyrically because she talk about the same thing over and over, and I think people find Scratch Off a little bit boring. That's why it didn't sell too well. But as for who had the worst project, I think Megan's Act 1, not Act 2, but Act 1 was pretty terrible. I didn't like Megan's first album that she dropped this year. I think it was called Megan, and then she put out Act 2. Act 2 was much better than her first album that she dropped this year. Okay? So I do feel like she put out the worst project. Now, moving on from that, Tate McRae is also dropping a new album February 21st called So Close to What. Let me know if you guys are here for this album, if you guys will be streaming it. I don't really care about Tate McRae like that. I don't feel like she's that talented. She can dance. Don't get me wrong. She can dance, she can perform, but the vocals are very subpar. Okay? Very mid. I think a lot of her singles are mid. I can't really get into her musically. But I do feel like she's a good dancer. But I feel like she gets the success that Nicki deserves. Nicki has vocals. She can dance. I feel like because Nicki is independent, she don't get that push. And guess where Tate McRae is signed to? She's signed to RCA the Colorist. But I feel like Tate is only in the industry because she looked good. Because she definitely could dance, but she cannot sing at all. She can't sing a lick. The vocals never give. I don't know who's worse, her or Selena Gomez. No shade. Now, Gorilla Glue put out her music video featuring Da Vinci from BMF. The music video is for her single with T-Pain, I Love Her, which allegedly T-Pain gave that song to Erica Stanks, and then he took it from her and gave it to Gorilla Glue, allegedly. Now, the song is a 10. I don't even think it needed a music video. The song is a 10. But I feel like her and Da Vinci didn't have a lot of chemistry. Okay? No shade to Little Mama. Gorilla Glue. I didn't feel like her and Da Vinci meshed well for the relationship they was trying to force in this music video. Like, I didn't see enough chemistry between them, in my opinion. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but in my opinion, it definitely gave forced. Now, Off the Cheat and Broke is receiving Donkey of the Day. Off the Cheat got into a fight in Paris with French rapper Gazo and his crew after they allegedly paid Off the Cheat and Broke for a music video shoot and he didn't meet the requirements. They demanded Off the Cheat and Broke return the money, and when he didn't, things got heated. Allegedly, someone said, "I'll fire your ass up." Off the Cheat and Broke was seen kicking someone's head after he was grabbed and pushed at his vehicle. A woman slams on the ground in altercation, okay? Now, the videos are all over social media. It definitely looked like an altercation happening. But my whole thing with Off the Cheat is, are you that broke that you basically got to steal money? Okay? That's basically what it was given. Like, you had to steal money because you going broke. You can't afford to pay your rent. You and Botch and Bitter have been getting sued left and right. And so it's given that y'all don't have no money, so now you're stealing from less popular artists. That's what it's given. So you're receiving Donkey of the Day for that. What you did was very ghetto, very D and F list behavior. And I think that G0ÖŞ should definitely sue you. Okay? So let me know how y'all feel about this. Off the Cheat will be getting Donkey of the Day for his ghetto-ness and his ratchetness. I hope they ban him from Paris, even though they probably won't. And I hope he gets sued. Okay? Taking somebody's hard-earned money because you going broke. That ain't right.